Whether you believe it or not, it doesn't hurt to prepare yourself for the possible or maybe even the inevitable uprising of the undead. We know you've seen plenty of TV shows and movies that have probably sparked the unrelenting desire to test your own preparedness should zombies start attacking. And with the recent virus outbreak showing just how lacking we could be at the preparation department, there's absolutely no excuse not to start looking into it. These tips are exactly what you need to consider if you really want to stay alive. That is. In this video, we're taking a look at 10 things you should do in a zombie apocalypse. Before we jump to it, don't forget to click the like button, share, subscribe, and press the notification bell for more updates. Number 10. The need for fire. Fire is an important aspect of survival, whether it's keeping you warm out in the cold wilderness or basically having a means to cook your own food to stay alive. While the idea of eating things raw may sound appealing, you don't have to act like a flesh-eating zombie just because most of the people you know already are. Fire is essential, because aside from cooking and providing heat, it can be used as a primary means of defense and attack, since it can easily fend off and burn the hordes of the undead at your door. While the gas might not be a reliable long-term option, since petrol only has a shelf life about 6 months, it might be ideal to keep a reliable waterproof lighter such as fire sleeve, which can still work even after being submerged underwater or in the harshest of conditions. Number 9. Have a multi-tool survival kit prepared. When surviving is your utmost priority in a zombie apocalypse, you must always have the proper items needed to cover as many bases as you can. From the necessary tools such as utility knife, duct tape, battery-powered radio, and extra batteries to power them, to hygiene kits that include bleach, towels, and soap to make sure you still have some fresh-smelling humidity left in you. Then you'll need first aid kit, which includes prescription and non-prescription meds, and bandages and the like that are good for just about anything and might probably save your life at more than one point. Also, make sure that knife is an ultra multi-purpose tool as well, which can provide plenty of efficiency and functionality from opening canned goods to stripping wire wraps just in case. There's also some that include a massive machete or an axe-hammer hybrid that can be used to reinforce protective walls and can deliver a mean blow to one zombie's sweet spot as well. Number 8. Clean water. Surviving a zombie apocalypse where civilization has gotten to the pits is much like a weekend camping trip with people you never wanted to go with. It's the same vibe of survival that trumps any matter of enjoyable recreation. In both cases, having access to potable clean water without worry just might be that can bring you through both rugged excursions. I mean, it will be quite a nasty sight trying to run away from zombies while you're trying to hold it in after drinking a bad batch of H2O. And while it might be natural to stock up of gallons and gallons of this stuff, it will be much better to have the reliable water filter, much like what outdoor adventurers use. These provide the assurance of eliminating bacteria, parasites, and dirt, while also being small and mobile enough to bring along just in case you have to leave your bunker. Number 7. Choose your weapons. There's absolutely no way of surviving a zombie apocalypse without getting your hands dirty. This means in one form or another, you're going to have to defend yourself from these zombies, and the way to do that is to kill them without any hesitation. To do this efficiency, you must choose the right weapons to arm yourself with. Guns might be easy to use, but are loud and attract more zombies to your location. Instead, combat weapons such as swords and axes or an arsenal of blunt objects that can make zombie killing more practical is an absolutely fun way to pass the time. Number 6. Choose the right gear. One of the things people usually forget when prepping for zombies is the fact that what you're wearing right now at this exact moment just won't cut it if you mean to survive the long run. From comfortable shoes that can go through all the running you're about to do, to durable and convenient clothing that can also add some protection, not only from the harsh weather but from possible zombie bites too, are all things that we must strongly consider. Think about multi-purpose outdoor wear, such as wearable sleeping bag for those moments when you'll need to hunker down and hide, offering comfort and relaxation while literally cloaking yourself to stay alive. Number 5. Zombie-proof traps. Unless you're Bear Grylls who can set up any trap you need in just about any environment, think about prepping and procuring the gear you need well in advance of the big zombies are coming day. I'm not just talking about the rope traps or dugout pits around your house with hidden spikes on them. And definitely not an electric charcoal starter to heat up the doorknob in your house, because this isn't Home Alone. I'm talking about heavy-duty metal cages called more safes that can be used to trap zombies. While the idea of killing them instead of trapping them might be your knee-jerk reaction, imagine having to deal with family members or your best friends turning into one of those creatures and figure it out how to deal with them. Ta-da! Instant zombie prisoner. Number 4. Stock up. While the risk might be greater once the apocalypse has already begun, it's important to stock up all necessary items and collect everything you can use to protect yourself. From non-perishables and a water to a first aid and medicine to sleeping bags and possible weaponry. Stock up all the packet soap and jerky you might need for the long haul and portable stoves to warm up that savory beef stroganoff. Just because it's the end of the world as we know it doesn't mean survival shouldn't be delicious. Number 3. Procure bump keys. As most residential homes and commercial spaces would be either empty or shattered due to rampage of the first zombie wave attack, there's plenty of opportunity to scrounge for possible goods that you can keep for your own survival. From lock boxes to hidden closets that are kept padlocked, there's a lot of scavenging to be done. A set of bump keys are important to have since their special design allow them to be used for picking many of the most common locks. With it, you can choose a new safe house every week or so. Number 2. Get yourself a packed vehicle. When you've acquired all the items you need, get yourself a packed vehicle that you can travel in and use as a primary bunker for protection. Armor it up as much as you can and stock up on gas as well. Having a mobile bunker might make your chances of reaching the nearest human outpost a little bit better. Number 1. Zombie-proof your dwelling. If you really want to prepare for the zombie apocalypse, living life like a doomsday prepper might be the way to go. This means setting up your house to become a fortress complete with all the supplies you'll need for years on end just might be the best way to stay indoors and safe until the tide changes. Don't forget to zombie-proof it too by setting up traps or ultimately creating underground bunkers that are stocked to the brim so you'll never have to worry about what's going on in the outside world ever again, as long as you're alive to see it all unfold. What do you think about these 10 things you should do in a zombie apocalypse? We'd love to hear what you think, so be sure to comment down below. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and ring the notification bell for more stories. We'll see you in the next video that also just might save your life.